Hello, I am Çağnur Tekerekoğlu. In this presentation, I will talk about PointNet. At the end of this presentation, we could understand the value of the PointNet in the field. This architecture is from Stanford University and released in 2017. This image includes the authors, although it offers one architecture for both 3D classification and segmentation. We just focus on 3D classification for this presentation. Firstly, we will talk about 3D data, then we will look at the literature in that time. After understanding the 3D data and the literature, I will introduce the problem of the article. In PointNet section, we will analyze the modules of the architecture which are referring to the problem. Last two sections include my attempts and results to understand the functionality of the architecture, and I will share my conclusion of the project. Let's start. 3D data is a data whose description needs three different values in the space. Its representations could be changed. Point cloud, mesh, volumetric, and RGB depth are commonly used. While conversion from one presentation to another one may seem difficult, for point cloud, this conversion is not difficult. It's canonical and it is the raw output of most 3D scanners. Let's learn more about the point cloud. Although it has many different properties, I need to mark these ones. It has an order structure, it is meaningful with neighboring points, and the object the point cloud describes is invariant under the transformations. It is a data type frequently used in the industry. Left image examples from the autonomous driving technology. Right image includes 4 different mapping examples from the industry. Let's look at what was done in the field for 3D classification at that time. Before deep learning, handcrafted features were popular. Some researchers tried to extract features using Schrödinger or heat equations, which are from physics field. Some of them use statistical approaches, such as histogram. After deep learning, some researchers use volumetric representation as an input to use 3D CNN. However, conversion from raw data to volumetric data requires processing. It also requires more memory. In addition, volumetric representation has a sparsity problem. More resolutions comes with a more computational cost. Although some researches are conducted to solve this problem, they are still limited. Another approach is reducing 3D data to 2D to use CNN, since there are many discoveries in the CNN field. However, this kind of approaches need to be pre-processed input similar to volumetric one. This picture is from multi-view CNN. As illustrated in the picture, they need to take many images from 3D object to classify. If we investigate the literature in terms of unordered input structures, which is the point cloud data is, we could not see any study in the 3D classification field. The motivation of the authors is this: can we achieve effective feature learning directly on point clouds? To achieve their goals, they need to find solutions to two problems. First, the point cloud has an ordered structure. Despite its unordered structure, the model should be able to make sense. Secondly, the model should also learn the geometric transformations of the object, because the object only undergoes the affine transformation. It does not change the object clouds. Let's analyze the functionalities of the architecture considering these two problems. For first problem, in other words, an ordered structure of the input, they suggest using symmetric function. Because symmetric functions do not care the order of the inputs, max operator and summation are the examples of this functionality. For second problem, geometric transformation of the input, they propose joint alignment network to introduce the affine transformations into the main network. This is overall architecture. As mentioned at the beginning, it offers one pipeline for different tasks. Blue part is for classification and yellowish part is for segmentation. We will focus on classification part. Although the objects are described described various number of points, and a number of points are chosen randomly. After feature extraction, symmetric function comes out. From architecture point of view, this is max pooling. This refers to the first solution. In the feature extraction pipeline, they add another network, T-net. They believe that this network predicts the matrix multiplication part. Why do they predict matrix? Because for 3D data, matrix multiplication means affine transformation. Left block tries to predict 3 by 3 matrix, and right block predicts 64 by 64 matrix. These match the second solution.